Or because yeah, minecarts with chests will pick up crap that's dropped. So maybe we need to be a certain distance. There's a think, or maybe it needs to cover or the water on top needs to cover a larger area.
Maybe.
Let me try making it a bit larger.
Maybe make the border not a prismarine too. Maybe that's confusing it.
Yeah, let me just make it open
Maybe you should
water.
just let the water flow out like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, where did I made a hole. I don't know
Well,
where
the
it is
water's
now.
not falling through, so...
I was like, alright. So... Alright.
Either that or the water needs to be added by command line and not by bucket.
That could be possible. So let me go. I said, well, why don't you try putting your water back and we'll see.
Well, I don't want to flood the whole thing because it kind of defeats the purpose of the test.
Yeah. Alright, so... Close off, you motherfucker. There you go. Alright, so... Yeah, but they were spawning when you used your little thing.
Right. No, that's why I know. That's why
I wonder if the whole chunk has to be covered in water for it to register as at sea level.
I don't know. That's what we're testing for. Alright, so let's try setting some coordinates here.
Yeah, because if we can find a chunk... Isn't a chunk 16 by 16?
Maybe? What is that, 283?
That's...
Yeah.
And down.
Okay,
I think that's a corner.
and then that goes up.
Yeah, that should be right. So that's where that is.
278, 62, 80. Then minus... Just guessing here.
That's not right. That should be right.
Alright. I may have broken the wall a bit.
That happens. You broke the fourth wall. I'll just do that. That's just smart. Alright, so let me... I'm just gonna set this up temporary-like. As long as the chunk is full of water, it doesn't matter too much. I'm thinking.
Well, the only other thing I'm thinking now is it does need prismarine on the functional sides.
It may very well.
So I guess that's what I'm going to try next.
So this is uninteresting to people. And interesting to us.
Right.
But not anyone else.
As you do.
Alright, so in theory, even if it's one block deep, that should be enough to spawn the little bastards. We add a little more water just to make this, I don't know, more wet. The point of doing any of the shit I'm doing. Alright, so now let me try this just randomly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop.
Of course, without knowing actually where the chunk edge is, that doesn't really help anything.
Well, I overestimated, so it should be about right. So let me just put a block of water there and see what happens. Yeah,
Okay, so when I command filled the entire ceiling, they started spawning all over the place.
It could very well just be that it needs commands in order for them to spawn because of us.
Well, yeah, but I put the water above my chamber in by command also,
and
it's not doing anything.
Why don't you try walking away from it for the moment? It could be that the entire temple needs to be covered in water.
Perhaps. Which,
Yeah,
if that's the case, we're going to have to do away with the water elevator.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. Wow, there's a hole in the bucket. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
That's what happens when there's a hole in the bucket.
Alright, so, yeah. Mine did nothing. Anything down here? Wait, hold on. Is that... Nope, that's a piece of sand. Alright, so... I got confused.
Clearly.
So I guess we're just gonna have to fill it all in with water again. And then
that's a shame.
It is. At least it'll be pretty.
Well, yeah.
Not necessarily ideal, but pretty.
But yeah, constructing the submerged dome is definitely going to be a thing to do cheatily and probably off camera.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can command in, actual complex shape like that.
Nah, we're probably going to have to do it all by hand. So we wanna re-water the top of this, or are we going to wait on that? I don't know, I'm fine with it right now.
Let's see. Where is the command?
I'm just gonna get rid of this.
Is that it? Probably because it's taking a bit to execute.
Probably. I'm gonna say I expect it to be that because all of a sudden all the walls I was knocking down, were not updating the water flow. Alright, so...
Now is this thing doing anything?
Well, it should be. That or it's just the waterfall. The water stairs elevator.
Well, I'm going back down to check the test room.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a certain proximity to the temple structure needed, but no, I think it would be like just a cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the test room.
Alright. So,
a couple of them.
Maybe it's just an asshole.
Oh, I think that's a given.
Alright, so this is us sciencing.
Pretty much.
Fine. Well, what we've learned here is that Guardians are in fact jerks.
I don't think this is necessarily new knowledge.
I'm gonna find the door back in. There we go. No Guardians are spawning there.
No. Okay. Although I'm trying to figure out now if that's even fully... Yeah, it's in the boundary zone.
Highway to the boundary zone. I'm gonna try something. I'm trying specific blocks. Around the, Flolan Spog. Actually, it's 2 blocks are within the actual spawning zone.
The water blocks.
Yeah, 2 of the water blocks are within the spawning zone.
No, I think they all are, because I flew straight up from inside the glass perimeter and went into the edge. I can try again to see if I screwed it up somehow.
Let me see something.
Yeah, the far 2 blocks are still within the perimeter, because go straight up from the glass wall and...
Let me try this.
I was gonna say, yeah, what I want to do now is actually just build an enclosure out here on the temple surface and see if that does anything.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Not you.
I kind of figured. You know better, I'll shoot you.
Yeah. So that should be just about filled in perfectly. Now I want to see if it does anything. I'll just leave that be for the moment and see
I
if
mean, it
anything spawns.
should.
Is it... Right, yeah, it should. Well, now that it's dark-ish in here, stuff is spawning in. Let me check under the temple.
Light level doesn't matter for the... what's it?
Yeah. I just wanted to see if shit was spawning under here at all. So it's spawning inside the temple, but shit still hasn't spawned down here.
Actually, what you should have done is close up the square.
Oh, god damn it. I had it out the wrong way. Close up with... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because there's nothing above it. That was smart of me. Alright, so...
Well, as you do.
But, you know, we live and we learn. God damn it. I gotta...
I think errors have been made.
Yeah. I'm just gonna close a large portion of this off and see what happens. Yeah, let me put in some glass. That's the smart thing.
Is it?
Maybe. Alright, so shit's still spawning in the test room.
Well, I mean, there's 2 fish in there.
I'm gonna do something dumb. Alright.
I'm gonna do something too.
I'm gonna sit in a corner of this room and see if anything spawns, because now I've given a fairly large spawning area. And any that spawn up there should, in theory, be pushed down into this room.
Alright. Any luck?
Not so far. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave this room...
So basically Guardian Farms work except if we try to build them.
It does appear that is the case, yes. If I do that right, then this should be spewing Guardians down into the main area we kind of made into our base at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I figured if I did something stupid that endangered us, maybe it would work.